One other patriot opened a big business in Yaoundé and made him manager. It seems like he went back into drugs after being clean for at least 4 years. Sold all of the assets of this guy worth 10 million francs. Went into robbery, was subsequently shot, arrested, and thrown in jail. The stories are many. And then I responded, thanks for this information. You heard Joel's story. You think, oh, everything about the DDR is terrible. But if you look at it, most of the individuals that the Ambazonians do not agree with, they don't have a prison where they can lock you up and reform you, except they say, okay, go to Nigeria. But if you are against them, the only solution is to get rid of you. But there are many young people that we have seen that are alive because they joined the DDR, right? They are alive today. Shina Rambo is still alive. And there are many others that are still alive. Like this woman, the only reason why I trust this text that she sent to me is because she had reached out to me a couple of months ago, explaining to me what they were doing on the ground to help these young people. And so because many people have sent me messages about many things, right? I don't just put them out there. I read them and I make sure that I study what they are saying carefully. And I want to make sure that the individual knows what they are talking about, because I don't intend to mislead anyone here. Greetings, everybody, and welcome to another fascinating session. Today, we will be analyzing a trending topic that has been going on in the community regarding Joel. Joel was an Amba fighter who later on surrendered to the DDR camp. Right now, he is in prison, and you've probably heard him made a publication regarding his perspective on his stance regarding the future of Cameroon, encouraging the Ambazonian movement to proceed so that they can achieve their independence. And I wanted to bring clarity to that today. So stay glued to your screen. This video is going to be very informative to you so that you can understand what is going on. Guys, I want to be very frank. My objective right here on this platform is to help the nation move forward, help the entire nation, Cameroonians who speak English and French, to have perspective and move forward so that we can build a better community, a better Cameroon, a better nation. I want you to take a listen to this video because I have some shocking information to reveal to you. So let's take a listen.
My name is Agwe Joel, member of the DDR commission. I'll be joined for the year 2020. Today, my brothers and sisters, fellow Anglophones, when I don't see me for media, what I don't talk, I don't do video, I don't do sensitization against the Ambazonia revolution. My purpose will come today, so I come apologize for my brothers, my sisters, for the Ambazonia revolution, for the atrocities and way the La Republic government they don't use me for against my own people. Then. And why I come today so because the situation where I don't find myself inside today, I don't be ever believe say I go feed people they go feed deal with me, and then they force me to do things, and then even up to then say they will still promise me say I will leave. But today I find myself say then pick me then throw am for prison. The same people then way they say they will promise me they will do me this one, they will do that for the DDR commission. Today I don't find myself for prison, so I decide myself to do this video wey I dey do am today. And one for inside the video, I dey wan talk for my brothers dem for the citizen dem wey dey dey plan for say dey wan join for the struggle for help for restore their country back, wey dey don be misled, for tell dem for give dem the apology for the misled wey don misled dem, for tell dem say DDR wey dey call am DDR, nothing no dey for DDR wey e benefit una. DDR dey open DDR for the fact for say dey want am for say make una scatter wetin wey una don build am, una leave una mami dem, una papa dem wey dey be cry for una for 2016 for say make una stand give dem independence. Because of the politics, they use DDR now as a political point for scatter am. Me, I be comot go for DDR. I be know say the way they be talk say they go give free work, they go give free freedom, money and everything. But when I reach a DDR, I discover say DDR na another form of distraction. Video winner for distract we, and they don't make we for that same DDR. They don't make we, most of we will go for the DDR. They don't make we key innocent fighter them. They don't make we point civilian the way they dey na for guard for radar. Mostly civilian the way they dey for give information them to our brothers the way they dey inside bush dey. They don't catch them. For the one they don't be part, and for the one they want never be part for the. But I know say now what that will happen because some of the activities and they don't use me for the. I want to talk for una say DDR. If any fighter they talk say he don't tire for come up with sorry for they don't tire say one rest. You go for ground one for Nigeria, no be for La Republic, because na scam. I dey for here today for the very point. I know nothing wey don benefit am, but I get prison. Yes, I get prison. I dey make the video today so with my own opinion and for help because say Musa Wade, e no fit me. E no be.
Okay, so I want you to take a look at Joel carefully. Just take a look at Joel. Look at Joel when he was with the DDR camp, when he was out there putting out videos, encouraging other young people to leave the bushes. Take a look at Joel. And then I want you to look at the picture of Joel in prison. This is a message a senior citizen who resides right here in the United States of America. She is a doctor, and she has been working extremely hard to help the young men that came out of the DDR camp. Some of them, they've helped them travel abroad. Some of them, they've started businesses for them. This woman reached out to me a couple of months ago, explaining to me what she has been doing to help the young people that are coming out of the bushes. So when I made a video saying the youths need to be free from the parents, and then I mentioned Joel in that video, not understanding exactly what is going on, right? And then she reached out to me with a message to explain the story of Joel. And it's shocking. And at the end of the day, if you really have the people at heart, you should take everything that I'm saying here very serious. I want you to look at this because I'm trying to protect people's information as well. This is exactly what she sent to me, and I want to read that so you can hear for yourself. She sent me a screenshot of the video that she watched. If you can see, that's a video and that has a title, right? The youths need independence from parents. And then she wrote, "Hello, Rev. I just watched your very touching show on our young men who have been used by a very wicked diaspora to fight a pseudo war where thousands of these young men lost their lives. Myself and several other Anglophones have taken out several of these children from the bushes via the DDR and moved into other provinces, sponsored them in school, some up to university level, and those who wanted to pursue business, we have assisted. An example of this young man, Joel, it hurts when I see him like this. This kid is bright and very enterprising. So we gave him a small loan to open a convenience store in Yaoundé, which was doing well. He even bought himself a car. One other patriot opened a big business in Yaoundé and made him manager. It seems like he went back into drugs after being clean for at least 4 years. Sold all of the assets of this guy worth 10 million francs. Went into robbery, was subsequently shot, arrested, and thrown in jail. The stories are many. And then I responded, thanks for this information. This is our community, guys. And that is why we came up with this idea, CSDP. Because people might say the problem in Cameroon is poverty. It's not. It's a mindset problem. There is a way to do business. If not, you'll fail, even if you are in the United States of America. That is why many of our people do not run businesses in America, because business is tough. But aside of that, guys, if you look at the condition of Joel, and you went on to listen to those who come on social media with all sorts of ideas about why Joel is in prison, right? And there's like, okay, it's all about the DDR.
Hello.
And what the DDR has done. You get what I'm saying? I'm for anyone that wants that nation to be better, that wants to unite that nation so that we can move forward. This is what we should be doing at this stage. I'm going to go ahead and share some quotes with you, because one thing you have to understand is that we live in a dispensation where the key theme is globalization. We have access to social media and other broadcasting platforms because of this concept called globalization. Many people don't understand what is happening, right? And some of our older folks, no matter how you inspire them, teach them, help them to understand that this is the way forward and what they know will not work in this dispensation, it is hard for them to change their minds. They have all sorts of beautiful quotes, beautiful historical references, but it doesn't apply in this dispensation. You've heard multiple dignitaries from international organizations that they've gone to told them this kind of thinking will not work. If you want this to work, you have to live for 200 to 300 years to see it happen. And the reason why I say this is because if so when this woman sent me this information, I could trust it because she had reached out when I was not even talking about this topic. And she told me exactly what they were doing on the ground. This is the reality about Joel's story. So if you look at Joel's picture when he was in the DDR camp and when he's in jail, there are many people in jail today. If you look at them, Mancho, BBC and the rest, they don't look that pale. They don't look like they have been on drugs. But if you look at Joel's picture, if you separate the jail aspect of it, you will realize that his makeup, the way he looks, there's a problem. He's probably been under the influence of some drugs. You can tell from his look. So this is my message for Joel and every other young person in the country, or if you find yourself in prison. If you are in prison and you are alive, it is not the end of the war. It is a point of reflection. And one thing you guys should all remember is that in prison where Joel finds himself, there are many of our people who advocated for Ambazonia in prison. There's a lot of pressure in there. And so making out this video, because prison is brutal, right? Prison is brutal. Right in there, it is brutal. When you come in, come on. There are some people in there that have been waiting for you and that have been watching you online and that are not happy to see you in there. It's a brutal place. You will get maltreated every day if you're not careful. So some of those inclinations or proclivities can be motivation for a content like this. But I want to say to him, this is your life. It is not time to talk about the DDR or talk about the Ambazonia movement. This is a time for you to reflect on your life as a young man. What do you want for your life? Not what a group wants for you. Not what a group wants for your life. What do you really want for your life? This is time for you to reflect. Because God helping, you might be out someday. This might be a time for you to embark on studies, reflection, and detach yourself from these ideologies that have directed your life to where you find yourself today. This is a reflection point. And this message, I'm sending this message out to every other individual in prison in Cameroon. You will be out someday. This is a time for reflection. It is not time to take any side. And it is a time for you to speak the truth about your life, the truth about your experiences. Because whether you've been an Ambazonia fighter or you've been a member of the DDR camp, the truth is you are a Cameroonian and you should abide by the laws of that nation. So if you're out of the DDR camp and you go commit crime, or you're under the influence of drugs, or you're pushing drugs, or you steal somebody's stuff, guess what? The law is going to take action on you. That is facts. You don't have that privilege because you were an Ambazonia or you are a member of the DDR camp to do anything that you want in that nation. It doesn't work like that. So I just thought I'd bring clarity to that. All right. If you like this video, you're going to like this other episode and you can watch it by clicking right here.